Alright guys, what is up? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Today's the perfect day. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's just a really nice in-between overcast day. The day before 4th of July. So it's pretty good. I know I haven't made a video in a while. So today we're gonna try to record a video at the gym if we don't get too shy of chest. I'm gonna be hitting chest. And I've been training a lot recently, more hybrid. So I've been running a bunch in the end. I've been doing some more, I guess you can say, CrossFit style workouts. Just endurance and power and strength movements as opposed to like machines and cables and stuff like that. But today we'll switch it back up. We'll probably do some med ball tosses for chest. We'll do a bunch of push-ups as well. We'll start off with heavy bench press, and then we'll probably hit heavy incline bench as well, but with dumbbells. So the average. But yeah, I've been prepping. August 8th, I got a written exam, the written test. It's the peace officer, or I think they call it like a civil service exam. That one's written and it's going to be proctored as well, as opposed to the other police department I applied to. They had theirs online, but I missed the window in which I could do it. They had like a portal and whatever, and they gave you like a specific amount of days to do it. And then if you cheated or used anything on the test when they polygraph you or they lie detect you, they will ask you if you cheated. So, but I'm glad that one didn't work out, because I mean, that department's much larger than the other one that I'm applying to now. But there was also so many candidates going in, and they were only looking for a few. Not to demean my capability or confidence thinking that I wouldn't be able to get in, but it'll be a lot easier to get into a place that needs people right now. So yeah, but I'm gonna go most likely more local instead of state, just because the state ride along I did it wasn't bad. It was also in like an hour away too, in a completely different district. So that is probably another reason why it was a little hard, but it wasn't bad. I've enjoyed all the ride-alongs I did. So far I've done 3 and have a 4th coming up this week. Actually, I guess this weekend, like Saturday, going up until like 1 a.m. So it'll be chill. And this one's with a department that I think is gonna be better. It's a lot higher paying. The guys there are all chill, newer, a lot of younger guys, but it's kind of a mix of like older guys with a lot of experience, and then a bunch of newer guys. And there's not really any like in between, because apparently a bunch of them retired last year. So yeah, that's pretty much the updates for that. And I also have to go buy a suit today, because for all of the interviews, it's recommended to just like be dressed as nice as possible. And all the suits I've had, I've grown out of. I've either grown out of them or they're just destroyed. So we're gonna go get a new suit today, because this place is having them for half off for some sale that they're doing. So I'm gonna go in, grab a new suit. Granted, I probably won't be able to just like pick it up and bring it home today, just because they have to like tailor it and stuff. But yeah, I already got the shoes yesterday. Shoes are fire. They're nice. I'm just not gonna wear them until I have my interviews. And yeah, and I suck at math like so bad. So I was looking at some of the practice questions on the test for the civil service test, and Yeah, I'm so bad at math. Like, I did all the problems in my head of how they would work. To me, it made total sense. I was like, bruh, I aced this so easy, and then I missed like 4 of them. So, but I mean, I since then have been just practicing some of the other stuff, just like percentages and stuff like that. But yeah, math was definitely not my strong suit. I sucked at math so bad. But we're gonna get over it. We're gonna go through it, and everything else I aced good. So I'm trying to just hit all my targets for all the goals, for all of the like minimum requirements that they have. I want to just exceed all of them. So also for the physical, they have like, I think it's like 25 push-ups, 20 sit-ups under a minute, and then there's like a 300-yard sprint and a 1.5-mile run. So I've just been trying to run quicker now. But I mean, I haven't been going the max speed that I can, because if I start by running slower for longer, I feel like over time I'll just become faster. And I think that's pretty valid. And I think that's what I kind of learned a while ago, and I'm pretty sure that's accurate. But slowly I've been increasing by a few speeds every day. So I'll usually start with like a minimum speed. I'll go on that for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then I'll drop the speed down probably like 0.4 to 0.9 decimals on the little speed thing. So I'll drop it down, and then after like 4 or 5 more minutes, I'll bump it back up to higher than what I started at, and then I usually can hit my like mile run and my 2 mile like way faster than what I have been hitting. Because I think when I first started a while ago, my mile run was like 10 minutes. It was really, really, really bad. And I'm trying to get down to like, I really want to hit at least like 7.5 minutes. And I think when we were tested in high school in my weights class, the fastest mile I ever ran was I think it was like a 7:42 or something like that. So I'm just trying to get down as much as possible. Now, granted, for the 1.5 mile run, I think you have to complete it in 17 minutes or something like that. So they give you an adequate amount of time, but I just want to be able to exceed it. So, but anyways, we're at the gym now, so we're going to go in and we'll get this lift going. So see you guys in there. I just sat out here for probably 20 minutes in my car just cooling down because I was sweating so much after running. But the workout was good. So I did some med ball tosses, some some bench press. I did some alternating dumbbell press, and then shoulder raises, or just like front raises. But it was a pretty good workout. I ran, I think, a mile and something. I didn't really look at the treadmill, but I'm assuming it was like a mile. I didn't have my watch today to tell me, but it was pretty good. I was dying after running though, because I hit pretty good legs yesterday. I hit some pretty heavy squats and then a bunch of sprints and power movements and stuff. So my legs are very dead. So I was just chilling in the car, drinking some water with the AC on. But now, headed to get the suit. I'm probably honestly going to go for like a beige or like a tan, because I've never worn one of those. But I'll also see what I look like in it. So, and I'm just going to wear those for my interviews and my exams as well, unless they tell me otherwise. Because I've been told by friends, family, and things like that you should, to the interviews, obviously wear a suit and tie. But then they said for the exams, unless they tell you to dress casual, wear a suit and tie every single time. So I've had like three suits before, but since then I've grown out of them, and some of them got torn up because I was wearing them a bunch and things like that. But I'm about to go in and check them out and hopefully get some good suits. So I'm heading there now. I'm not too far from there. And they just opened at 10, so they should be there today. And I told the guy I was coming in yesterday after I bought my shoes. But that's pretty much everything for this video. I'm gonna go home and make some turkey, ground turkey with some rice probably, and protein shake, a protein bar, things like that, because I haven't eaten today. So yeah, but that's pretty much all for this video. I know it was short, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a good day.